I had a situation, bro, when I was in NFL my rookie year. We had beat Kansas City, and it was a girl that my brother, used to mess around with. That we had first, he first met when I moved to Cleveland. And at this time, everybody know my brother was my best friend. He was my right hand man. And so this girl was stalking my brother. She came to our house. They in there kicked the door in. And my brother already had, a little chick at the house. But on top of this, my brother haven't talked to this girl in 6 months.
Right.
And so this girl had been stalking my brother, texting him and calling him, sound like she was following him and asking who was this and who was that. But at this particular time, she coming to the house, and at this time, I got my whole family here. Matter of fact, I even had Coach Coach Davis at the house, Coach Ryan Davis at the house, and so my mom upstairs. I had just had TJ, and like my family, my kids, mom, folks was in the house and everything. And so I'm like, bro, like what's going on? And she was like, F you and all this other stuff. And she was being loud, like game over with. Everybody went out, they done came in and everybody, they done settled down, everybody in the house, everybody sleep. She waking up my kids, she waking up my family and everything. So next thing you know, shoot, they escorting out the house. And so with that happening, she instead of trying to fight and get in the house and trying to come back to my brother. And so when this happened, now her and my baby mama got into it. And now her and my little sister got into it. But at the same time, we're trying to put this girl in the car to leave. Like, man, leave. I don't need this. You out here doing this in front of my neighbors. We already in private property. Like, bro, leave. Like, we trying not to call the police or nothing. But from that story, it was at Trent Richardson house. It ain't had nothing to do with me at all, period. But and that was from what I heard, that was another reason why I got traded because of that went on. And
Right.
so and like that whole backstory of like don't let nobody if it ain't you getting yourself in trouble or if it ain't you getting in your mess, like man, listen, leave that shit alone. Like
Exactly. Right. Yeah. You're exactly right. I had a well, I ain't gonna say I had a situation. It was a situation that I was at, but this person was with me, and him and Jamie Winston get into it, but he with me, and ain't like, man, Bo, you ain't gonna stop it. And the first thing I said was, hey man, I'm on the team. I'm not getting into that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
Yeah.
I just came off a good season with Detroit. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? If I try to break it up and somebody hit me, somebody got to get hit back. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Because I brought up, if somebody, my mama taught me, if somebody put their hands on you, you put your hands on them. You know
Talk
what I'm saying?
about it.
You ain't about to hit me and get away with it. But to avoid that situation, you don't intervene in that situation. You got to be strong enough and what I'm saying, walk away from it and let that person be a bigger person and what I'm saying, handle the situation. But it sometimes it don't be that we cut off friends. It be that God take us in different direction and he tell us that this person is not going the same places you going.
Hello.
That's why
yeah.
sometimes people ask you about people that you've been hanging with in high school that were so close that y'all just grew apart and you don't even know how. It because
Mhm.
that it because that God had a role for that person and that y'all can't go down the same road. At some point, you know what I'm saying, he got to split y'all up. And you know what I'm saying, Trent's story that's very powerful because of I come from the same background where you know what I'm saying, where when I started playing sports and I was good, anytime a situation went on, first thing my brother my cousin or one of my homeboys gonna holler like, hey, you get up out of here, you know what I'm saying? But in my head, I'm like, nah, I'm here. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? He like, nah, you ain't got to do nothing. You get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? You play basketball. You ain't in the hood. I mean, you play football. You ain't in the hood no more. You know what I'm saying? Like you get up
Mhm.
out of here. So you know what I'm saying? That's the first thing I do. Get up out of there. Couple seconds later, somebody dead in the same spot that I was just at. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Facts.
And who knows? That could have been easily me.